Hey guys, Delvin here again, pairing up with Aaron. Just gonna talk to you guys about what I'm doing now with my workout. I just changed up my split, how often I change my split, then I'm gonna take you on a workout with me. So a workout split is the types of workouts that you do. So there's the classic bro split, which would be you split each muscle group up separately when you train it. And then we have push-pull legs, which is what I'm gonna be doing right now. So I'm gonna be doing a variation of that. So I'm gonna be doing push-pull legs core, resting after every 2 to 4 workouts. I've only done this routine 1 week now, right? So I rested after every time I completed 4 workouts. So I would do push, pull, legs, and then when I do core, I also do cardio and calves. I just add that in for extra accessory work for me. Like other people, they might maybe do forearms or whatever. So I just use that extra day as like an accessory day. And then I'd take a rest after the 4th workout. But not always. Like if I did push, pull, and then I was sore, I would maybe take a rest before I went and did legs. Like if I felt like it. It just depends on how much you beat up your body on those other workouts. So the first time that I go through this routine, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like have focus groups that I focus on. So the first time that I do the push-pull leg split, I'm focusing on my push day. I'm gonna be focusing on chest mainly, and then followed by shoulders and triceps. And then the next time that I do it, it's going to be mostly shoulders and then chest and then triceps. So I just changed what my primary focus is. So then how I would switch my pull split up on my pull day, the first time I do it, I'm gonna focus on back, and then followed by back would be my secondary muscles that I would be looking at to train would be my rear delts and also my traps and a touch of biceps. It's hard because on the pull day there's more body parts that can be worked. So the way that I would split that up is probably going to be like 4 exercises on the back, 2 exercises on everything else. And the next time that I do it, I'll do 2 exercises on back and maybe 3 exercises on everything else. So today I'm going to be doing a pull routine. My primary focus is going to be back. I'm going to be doing 4 exercises with back, followed by 2 exercises for the rear delt, 2 exercises for the traps, and 2 exercises for the biceps. Another thing I want to talk about was like how often do I change my split? For me, I don't like really track it. I think it's silly to track things. I just rather work hard and just keep working. But I find that probably every maybe 6 to 8 weeks I would probably switch up my routine, doing something different. I don't even realize that I'm doing it. I just knew that last week I switched my routine. That's why I'm talking about it. I feel like you get so caught up in tracking things, and then it gets tedious, and you're just making it harder for yourself. If you're gonna track everything and make it into homework and this big huge project, it's going to be stressful, especially if you're not seeing the results that you want to see. So I've never ever tracked anything. I don't even track my food. Like I just eat whole foods, clean foods, and just continue to eat clean food every meal. And just if I'm hungry, I eat more, and my body just keeps changing. If I feel like I'm gaining weight, what do? Oh, maybe I'll lower my carbs, lower my fats. You know, if I feel like I'm losing too much weight, I'm gonna up my carbs, up my fats, right? And doing that with clean food. Every single day is an opportunity to eat better. Every meal is an opportunity to get better. So now with that all being said, let's get in there and have a good workout. Exercise. What we're going to start off with is the pull-ups, and we're going to start with a wide grip on the pull-ups. We're going to do 5 sets. We're going to be aiming for anywhere from 8 to 12 reps a set, and we're going to be trying to do them as controlled and slow as possible. The next move that we're going to do is going to be the T-bar row, and we're going to find out what is a good weight for us in between that 8 and 12 rep area. Once we get there, we're going to do 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. To finish the back portion of this workout, what we're going to do is a superset, and we're going to be aiming here now for about 12 to 15 reps, and we're going to be doing a wide grip lat pull down, and then we're going to be doing a medium grip seated cable row. Let's get started. Whenever I train upper body, lower body, whatever I'm training, I'm going to do a little bit of a warm up first. So today I'm doing back, so I'm going to be trying to really warm up my shoulders and my rear delts as well as my lats before I get into this workout. I don't know the name of any of these moves, I just do them. So what I usually do with these things is I'm gonna hit probably like anywhere from 10 to 20 reps, and I do them in a few different variations. I'll add in some pull-ups, maybe you know, a couple push-ups, something like this, just trying to get blood into all the tissue before I start actually working out. And then I come up top. Warm-up usually takes about anywhere from like 5 to 10 minutes. So you really got to push the blood into the tissue if you want to get it more. So I'd go through something like that maybe 3-4 times, and in between I would just do maybe a couple pull-ups, a couple push-ups, just get everything out. For the pull-ups, we don't want to keep the rest too short and not too long, so probably somewhere around like a minute, minute 40. T-bar, we're going to be aiming for about, like I said, 8 to 12 reps, and we're going to be doing 4 sets. You know, normally I would stack this bar with 25s because I find with the 25s I can get it a little bit closer to my chest, but I don't have a belt today, so I can't go that heavy. Okay, so for this last superset that we're going to do on back, we're going to be doing the neutral grip on a medium wide pull here on the seated row, and then we're going to do a wider neutral grip on the lat pull down. We're not going to be lifting too much weight now because we're just trying to get some blood into the tissue and just get everything moving. With every rep, you want to get to the toes with the bar. You see, I'm coming all the way to the bar, all the way to my toes, allowing my lat to actually stretch. That way, when I come back here, I get a good stretch and a good contraction. You can't train back like this, right? So I decided to combine my trap and rear delt exercises together, that way just to give me a little bit more time to get what I need done today. Okay, so first we're going to do the trap bar shrug, and we're going to superset that with a dumbbell rear delt fly. We're aiming for about 20 reps a set here. One of the things about superset is when you're doing a superset, you don't want to rest until after the 2 exercises that you complete are done. So if you're doing what I was just talking about, the trap bar shrug and the rear delt fly, you'd be doing that back to back and then having a rest. All right, so this is the last set. We're gonna get it in. The last set of this part of the exercise. Rear delt's that little muscle up top. That's what we focus on right now. With dumbbell rear delt flies also, you don't want to go too heavy, because when you go too heavy, you're not going to be able to isolate the rear delt like you want to, because all the other muscles are going to get involved. When you're targeting the rear delt, you really have to isolate it if you want to get it developed. Just makes everything look a lot more round and full, give you that nice 3D look that you want, you know? So that's that for the rear delt flies and trap bar shrugs. Now we're just going to finish off with couple more sets, something else. I don't know exactly what. So this first move that I'm gonna do is kind of like a two-part move, and I have no clue what these moves are called. I've seen somebody do this in like a magazine a long time ago when I was a kid, and I've been doing it ever since. The reason is because of how it makes me feel. Like the amount of blood that I can push into my rear delt doing these two moves is probably more than any other rear delt move that I know of. So this one just hits really good for me. So the way that this move works is I'm gonna start off by actually pulling the bar up, almost like I'm doing like a upright row but behind my back, if that would make sense. You see? That's all rear delt. Anywhere from like 10 to 20, I hit it like this, and then after that, I'm going to now try and do like almost like a straight bar raise, but it's again, it's behind your back. And just isolating that rear delt again, in a different way. Come over here, and grab the cables, and reverse, finish, just right in the A move can remain nameless and still be effective. Don't worry about what name people are calling what move, or telling you what move to do, what move not to do. It's what you feel, right? So if you're trying to target a muscle and you are doing something that somebody says is the best move for that muscle, if you don't feel it, don't do it. Find something that works with you. Everybody's body's different. When you see that comes out like that, that's not from lifting heavy weight. That's literally just isolation move, over and over again. Contracting the muscle, shaping the muscle. What I'm gonna do is, for this last, kind of like a burnout, we're just trying to touch the biceps after doing this pull workout, just to utilize them because we already got a pump, right? So what we're gonna do is reverse curl, regular curl, and alternating dumbbell curl. We're gonna do 20 reps each, but on the alternating dumbbell curls, we're only gonna do 10 reps a side. Reverse curl focuses on the forearm, the brachialis muscle, and everything on the outer part of your arm. And then when we come in like this, it's more so just the bicep in general. See how I had to take a little break like that? That's okay. But as soon as I'm ready, I get back at it. Right? You don't have to get all the reps in one set. We burn it out now. Alright, so I hope you guys had a good workout. I hope you guys got something out of that video. Maybe you could add a thing or two to your pull-push routine, whatever you're doing. Thanks, Aaron, for letting me come along and do this video with you. I had a great time. I hope you guys can enjoy the video and learn something from it. If you guys are interested, please like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you think. We'll catch you on the next one. As soon as you told me that the camera was on, heart is racing. Probably look like a crazy person. Huh? I said I probably look like a crazy person. To these cameras. Yeah, oh yeah. But I'm just a guy who likes to eat good.